Hi, welcome to another video on my fischertechnik TXT controller and robot. This time I'm going to continue further on my efforts with the community kernel. Last time I experienced that when I went to the original graphical user interface, I couldn't come back into this interface. That should be possible, so let's try again. Here we get this interface. So according to the message I got back, I should press here shortly to get back. So which works, so that is okay. Now another thing is for the Wi-Fi. That I need to press harder. Works, however I have no IP address. So that makes it quite hard to connect. And what they advise me to do is to do it manually and using a USB cable attached to the interface. Now let's see if I can do that nicely. Alright, and then I should be able to make an internet over USB connection and bring it up manually. I have no idea if this will work, but it should be. So let's try that well, with a screencast. So we are trying to get the Wi-Fi up and running for the customer for the community kernel, and for that, as you could see, I connected the computer with a USB cable to the interface. So now I should have here an IP address, which I do have. So what I do need to do now is fill this one in here. Yes, let's permit that. Alright. However, why am I still on my laptop? I'm going to try again. And I'm still there. This is not supposed to happen, clearly. Let's go back to the info. So this states I should easily come there, but it's not doing anything. So this is an unexpected problem. What I could do is try to use the and weird thing is I can't get the SSH command back. No, let's try the standard interface. Now okay, now it's asking for something, but okay, this is not working because Robo Pro is the official one for the official kernel. This is not the official kernel, so Robo Pro won't work. And usually it goes into a general one. So another attempt. Let's go back to ifconfig. Oh wait, I know what I'm doing wrong. I should have realized that. This is the USB on my side. And I need the USB on the other side. So this is probably 100. I can check that by watching my usual 8.2 I need. So let's do this. Password. I don't have a password on it. Okay, I need to check this out. It turns out that the username, standard username on the community kernel is FTC. Fischertechnik community. Then I need to log on somehow, and that turns out to be on my modem, which I'm not going to show, but important is this, which is the MAC address, and by this address I have determined on my modem which device name or device name it has. So to approach it, I'm going to do, and I was expecting to find its name, but it's not even here. It's not visible, and that is strange. So what I will do is disable the Wi-Fi and again enable. And then see if I can, alright, no, just maybe I can connect it, and I can't yet. So for now what I do have is this, and there's nothing on here yet. What I can do right now is making sure that I have the Python on here, and I can use the camera from here, and then I'm curious where it will be. because it is obvious that this is a very different way of running everything from the standard kernel. So let me go back here, and once again this is just Linux. So there is absolutely nothing in here, and this is the first time I'm looking at this. Is there anything in opt? Opt is the directory in which several programs are being stored, both in Linux and in Unix. Run TXT control. Oh, that is interesting. So what will happen? I don't know. I'll just go running it. Alright. It needs a password. There is none that I know. Apparently there is. So then I will say start. And with this also I need a root password. I might try one thing, so let's just do that. And this does work. It does not give an error message. But what does it do? Nothing much so far, except this program starts apparently TXT control main by the user RoboPro. And that I did not expect. And it has a video driver dummy. So what I else see is a Python 3, but that is the GUI, and this is interesting. That implies that the community kernel user interface is written in Python. So what does it have? Further, this is not surprising, WPA supplicant for the Wi-Fi, and nothing much else to see. So let me have another look if I can get. Nope, there is no sign of the device name that it has been assigned by the router to the controller. Anyway, I think I'll leave this experience to what it is now. More to come, of course, but this has been an interesting experience. Unfortunately, I cannot test yet the programs in Python that I've written and using for my sonar and touch sensor experiments, simply because on here it simply turns out that this is a really very different thing than a controller. So I need to prepare much more to be able to compare this community kernel with the standard kernel. But that proves very interesting experiments. Can I do more right now? No, I need to prepare. So let me do that. With the preparations done, I now have ft_py and Python, the run Python script, and my own program on the community kernel. So if everything goes fine, when I do just this, the discovery robot should do something, including, if I'm lucky, produce camera image, produce sound. So let's see what happens. Okay. Not much then. What's the difference? Of course, yes, because this is the community kernel, which means that this is not there. So this is the place where things start to divert. Well, luckily at least that works, but let's see. Yes, I have to change this script. Here it is in opt notlog, and here I am in a home FTC, so that has to change. That is a very good one. Let me change this first. What is one? The library path has to change too. Now I have to be sure this is the library path, so that will have to be the same. And let's see if it runs now without a problem. Yes. I get no error, but nothing is happening at all. Now it does. Quite a delay, despite its close presence. What does it do? What doesn't it do? In the display it doesn't say that it is running anything at all. Let me just abort it and run it again. See whatever happens. Now this isn't quite as promising. And looking at the process ID, I need to kill this 1143. That's it. So that has not changed a bit, unfortunately. Can I try something else? I can do it once more. Now it runs. And it stops. Why does it stop? It says sonar 5 to 10, lamp, etc. So yes, it probably stops because there is an object right in front of it. So yes, that may be the reason. Let me abort this. This is possible. Now it is time to do the floor test, because I am curious to see how that behaves. With the software preparations ready, the software is tested, floor test ready to go. Let's see what's happening. And I'm already prepared for some delay. And yes, it says TXT aborted. So I already need to kill the process, which is what I do notice is that the Wi-Fi speed is remarkably faster by now. Oops. That is not the idea. Not the idea at all. So, another test. With some waiting. Camera not connected. Let's see if I can control C it. No. Another kill command. Run again. So unfortunately that HUD has not changed. Now it goes. I think that the RF interface is simply not heavy enough to be detected. And that's something I didn't think about. So I need to use a battery pack at least. So I'll put that into place. Turn the robot around. And I have to restart the program because that is just going on. So let's see what's happening now. It takes some time. A very long time. I'll abort it, and I can't abort it. So that is no change. Unfortunately. Now it goes. With some clear help, but it doesn't say contact. It just says there is a distance. Okay, let's reverse it again. Unfortunately, it is aborted again, so that is not let's see. Okay, killed and started. What I also have noticed is that the motors are running quite a bit slower. The sonar doesn't work yet. The touch sensors are not doing anything, seemingly. So I'm not quite sure what to think of this, but I guess I'll have to ask the developers if and what. So I think I'll leave the experiments with the custom with the community kernel as it is right now, and certainly to be continued because it's just getting interesting. So thank you for watching, and to be continued.